This is Italian football over channel, my friends. Today I want to make predictions. Match day 16 games of EPL. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Thank you so much. Let's start with Arsenal-Everton game. Off. Arsenal is going to be at home. They are showing us incredible performances in the recent games of EPL. They won versus 3-0 Nottingham Forest at home. They won against 2-0 Manchester United at home. They won versus West Ham 5-2 in away game, my dear friends. And at the same time, this Everton team is close to relegation zone, but they won versus 4-0 Wolverhampton in last match at home before they stayed draw against Brentford 0-0 at home. They stayed draw against West Ham 0-0 in away game, and at the same time Everton lost against 4-0 Manchester United in last away game. Everton is playing a little bit better at home. They collected most of the points at home so far this season in EPL. Arsenal is way more better team than Everton. They will get comfortable victory against Everton easily. Arsenal 3, Everton 0 is my prediction for this game. Wolverhampton Ipswich Town. Off. Wolverhampton is going to be at home. Wolverhampton and Ipswich Town is in so hard relegation battle, and Wolverhampton could get just 2 victories. They won versus 2-0 Southampton at home. They lost against 4-2 Bournemouth in last match at home. They lost against 4-0 Everton in away game. They are in so bad situation this season. Ipswich Town team lost against 1-0 Crystal Palace at home. They stayed draw against 1-1 Manchester United at home. Ipswich Town lost against 1-0 Nottingham Forest in away game, and they lost against 4-3 Brentford in away game. They lost against West Ham 4-1 in away game. Ipswich Town is playing so bad in away games. They got back-to-back defeats in away games. Wolverhampton is a little bit better team than Ipswich Town. Nevertheless, they are more experienced team than Ipswich Town in EPL. Again, so challenging game is awaiting us. Just by 1 goal difference, I want to take a chance to Wolverhampton for victory. Wolverhampton 1, Ipswich Town 0 is my prediction for this game. Newcastle United, Leicester City. Off. Newcastle United couldn't get any victory in EPL in the recent games. They lost against 2-0 West Ham at home. They stayed draw against 3-3 Liverpool in last match at home. They lost against 4-2 Brentford in last away game. Leicester City is playing better at home, little bit better at home. Leicester City got bad results in away games. They lost against 3-0 United in away game. They lost against 4-1 Brentford in last away game. They won versus West Ham 3-1 at home. They lost against 2-1 Chelsea at home. Nevertheless, Newcastle is stronger and better team than Leicester City. They will make the advantage of playing at home. This time they will win over against Leicester City. Newcastle United 3, Leicester City 1 is my prediction for this game. Liverpool Fulham. Off. Liverpool is at the top of the point table. They got just 1 defeat so far this season in EPL. Liverpool won versus 2-0 Aston Villa at home. They won against 2-0 Manchester City at home. They stayed draw against 3-3 Newcastle in away game, my dear friends. Last game of Liverpool has been suspended against Everton because of the bad weather conditions. And my dear friends, at the same time, Fulham is going to be in away game. Fulham sometimes got good results in away games. They won versus 2-0 Crystal Palace in away game. They stayed draw against 1-1 Tottenham in last away game. Fulham won versus 3-1 Brighton at home. Fulham is good and decent team. Again, but in my opinion, Liverpool will make the advantage of playing at home. They are stronger and better team than Fulham. Liverpool will win over against Fulham. Liverpool 2, Fulham 1 is my prediction for this game. Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa off. Nottingham Forest is going to be at home, and they got back to winning ways in the recent game against Manchester United by winning 3-2. In the last away game, they won against United 3-2, and Nottingham Forest before lost against 3-0 Manchester City and Arsenal in away games. They won versus 1-0 Ipswich Town at home, but before they lost against 3-1 Newcastle United at home. Nottingham Forest team, they got inconsistent results as of lately. Aston Villa got 2 consecutive victories at home. They won versus 1-0 Southampton in last match at home. They won versus 3-1 Brentford at home. Aston Villa lost against 3-0 Chelsea in last away game before they lost against 2-0 Liverpool in away game. Aston Villa got some bad results in away games as of lately. A hard clash is awaiting us, my dear friends. This game will be in balance. My prediction is draw for that game. Draw. Nottingham Forest 1, Aston Villa 1. At Brighton, Crystal Palace off. Brighton is going to be at home. Brighton got some draws at home this season so far. Brighton stayed draw against Wolverhampton 2-2 at home. They stayed draw against Southampton 1-1 in last match at home. They lost against 3-1 Fulham in last away game before they won versus Bournemouth 2-1 in away game. Crystal Palace is close to relegation zone, but they won versus 1-0 Ipswich Town in last away game. They stayed draw against 2-2 Aston Villa in away game before they remained draw against 2-2 Wolverhampton in away game. They stayed draw against 2-2 Manchester City in last match at home. They got Crystal Palace got some draws in away games. This game is going to be so hard clash. Maybe, my dear friends, draw is possible in that game. I expect this game to be so hard game, being so hard game, but by a little margin. Nevertheless, Brighton is better and stronger team than Crystal Palace. This time they will win over against Crystal Palace just by 1 goal difference after a hard game. Brighton 2, Crystal Palace 1 is my prediction for this game. Manchester City, Manchester United, off. Manchester City is going to be at home. Manchester City won versus 3-0 Nottingham Forest in last match at home. Before they lost against 4-0 Tottenham at home. City State draw against 2-2 Crystal Palace in away game, my dear friends. And Manchester United is so inconsistent team. They lost against 3-2 Nottingham Forest in last match at home. United got bad results in away games. They stake draw against Ipswich Town 1-1 in away game. They lost against Arsenal 2-0 in last away game. Again, hard clash is awaiting us, my dear friends. I cannot trust on, I cannot rely on so much this Manchester City team. But Manchester United is in bad situation. What can I do? I want to take a chance to Manchester City for victory by a little margin, my dear friends. Manchester City 2, Manchester United 1 is my prediction for this game. Southampton Tottenham off. Southampton is at the bottom of the point table. They have just 5 points. They could get just 1 victory so far in EPL. Southampton lost against 3-2 Liverpool at home. They lost against 5-1 Chelsea in last match at home. Southampton stake draw against Brighton 1-1 in away game. They lost against Aston Villa 1-0 in last away game. Tottenham is showing us so bad performances, so poor performances in away games. Tottenham lost against 1-0 Bournemouth in last away game. But before they won versus 4-0 Manchester City in away game, they stake draw against 1-1 Fulham in last match at home. But generally Tottenham is playing better at home, way more better at home. My dear friends, maybe this game may end up in draw. Southampton is going to be so ambitious and stubborn at home. I don't count on Tottenham so much in away games, but nevertheless Tottenham is better and stronger team than Southampton. Draw is possible, but just by 1 goal difference. I want to take a chance to Tottenham for victory. Southampton 1, Tottenham 2 is my prediction for this game. Chelsea Brentford off. Chelsea is going to be at home. They are showing us incredible performances this season at home and in away games. It doesn't matter for Chelsea team. They are playing so good anyway. And they won versus 5-1 Southampton in away game. They won versus 2-1 Crystal Palace. They won versus 2-1 Leicester City in away game. They won against 3-0 Aston Villa in last match at home. Brentford is playing way more better at home. They are creating miracles at home, but Brentford is playing in so poor way in away games, in the reverse of home games. And Brentford won versus 4-2 Newcastle at home. They won against 4-1 Leicester City at home, but they lost against 3-1 Aston Villa in last away game. Before they stayed draw against 0-0 Everton in away game. They lost against 2-1 Fulham in away game. Chelsea is better team than Brentford. They will make the advantage of playing at home. In my opinion, they will get comfortable victory against Brentford. Chelsea 3, Brentford 0 is my prediction for this game. Bournemouth West Ham off. Bournemouth is going to be at home. Bournemouth is playing way more better at home. They are so dangerous team at home. They won versus 1-0 Tottenham at home. They won against 2-1 City at home. They won against 2-0 Arsenal at home. But just they lost against Brighton 2-1 at home. And Bournemouth team, this Bournemouth team lost against Brentford 3-2 in away game. They stayed draw against Aston Villa 1-1 in away game. West Ham United is so inconsistent team. They are in so bad situation this season. They lost against Leicester City 3-1 in away game. West Ham lost against Nottingham Forest 3-0 in away game, but they won versus 2-0 Newcastle in away game. West Ham team lost against 5-2 Arsenal in last match at home, my dear friends. Under these circumstances, Bournemouth will make the advantage of playing at home. I want to take a chance to Bournemouth for victory. Bournemouth 2, West Ham 0 is my prediction for this game. All my predictions like this match day 16 games of EPL. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You may write your comments down below. Please click the like button, it makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye!